Good evening, welcome to ITV News. This is Tuesday night's calendar.
And these are tonight's main stories.
Well, also coming up on calendar tonight.
First tonight, the children of a woman killed when her car broke down on the M1 in South Yorkshire say she would still be alive today if the road hadn't been operating as a smart motorway.
Nargis Bashir and her husband were trapped on what would have been the hard shoulder for nearly 20 minutes before their car was hit by other vehicles.
Now, two of Mrs Bashir's 5 children have spoken out for the first time, calling for the Transport Secretary to turn off the smart motorway system before more lives are lost.
Well, it comes amid claims that highways bosses ruled out extra refuge areas on the route in order to save money. We'll be hearing more about that shortly, but first, Katie Oscroft has been speaking to Mrs Bashir's son Nayaz and daughter Saima. Well, today it was claimed that the section of M1 in South Yorkshire where Mrs Bashir died was made less safe because those in charge refused to install extra refuge areas.
Road bosses apparently made a decision due to a potential 2% increase to the overall cost to implement the smart motorway plans. Lisa Adlam has the story.
Well, we would like to hear what you think about smart motorways. Please head to our Facebook page and leave us a comment.
Still to come this evening, though.
And more of the day's news now. The trial has got underway of the man accused of murdering 22 people at Manchester Arena in 2017.
Hashim Abedi is the brother of Salman Abedi, who detonated a bomb following the Ariana Grande concert. 6 of the victims were from the Calendar region.
Well, Sally Simpson.
Well, next this evening, 5 days after 2 people in York were diagnosed with the coronavirus, the city's tourism bosses issued an appeal today to visitors. Keep coming, because there's nothing to fear.
Well, the message follows concerns that vital winter footfall could be lost. There have already been reports of cancelled bookings, despite advice from health officials that the risk remains low. Greg E. Steele has been finding out more. Okay.
Sorry, we're having lots of problems at the moment. We'll get it all sorted out.
An early glimpse of Ranveer, because we're about to see her. The ITV News continues at 6:30. Here she is.
Ranveer, thank you. Sport now. In football, Bradford City have appointed Stuart McCall as their new manager. The 55.
Well, now for a question that probably has more than one answer. At what age are you officially considered old?
What are you looking at me like that for?
Well, I don't know, because I can't talk.
Well, traditionally it is 65, of course, seen to be the start of old age because that's when you can start drawing your state pension.
But the Office for National Statistics is suggesting that 70 could be the new 65. And for those among us who've lived longer, the fuss around numbers might be much ado about nothing, while experts say it's not age that matters, but our attitude towards it. Nithya Rajan has more.
I'm with Bob, can't stand washing up.
No washing up, that's the secret.
Now, there's a warning. We may not be getting enough vitamin D at this time of the year, and that can have a serious impact on our health. Our bodies use sunlight to generate the vitamin, but in the winter months, there's usually not enough hours of sunshine, and what sun there is isn't strong enough.
Yes, the government says we should consider taking vitamin D supplements. A lack of the vitamin can lead to bone deformities, such as rickets in children and bone pain in adults. Kevin Ashford reports. So what we need is some sun. Well, finally this evening, they paid the ultimate price. Hundreds of pitmen lost their lives deep underground in the coalfields of Yorkshire while working in some of the toughest conditions known to man.
With the industry long gone, there is the risk that their memories may fade away and be forgotten. Well, not if one group in South Yorkshire gets its way.
Well, last night there was a special service where Silverwood Colliery once stood on the 54th anniversary of the disaster there. And now there are calls for a new heritage centre to be built. Here's Martin Fisher.
Always a beautiful but haunting sound that on that kind of an evening, isn't it? That kind of service.
Let's do hope that they do get that heritage centre built.
So.
Fantastic tribute.
Weather time now. Here's John.
It's going to be cold out tonight.
Storms are coming.
Oh, we're so cheery, aren't we, on this programme?
Good.
That's it from us, though. Our next update's at 10:30.
The national and international stories are next with Ranveer Singh.
But for now, from all the team here on Calendar, thanks for watching and keep warm. See you later.